Good morning, folks. This next video is going to be of Bloodhound Arya being handled by Ilsa. And we're working on a specific problem here, going from a track to a crazy air scent problem with no scent cone, where we just have swirling wind and the dog has to go back and forth between the track and also the wind scent. Now, there's one other issue here also. We have a fundamental problem with the actual physical tracks where people walk in this condition, and I'll explain that in the narrative a little bit later on. Hope you enjoy the video.
Probably ought to fix that if you can. Tell her, good girl, it's okay. There you go. Let all that leash go. Okay, just drop it. She's coming back. There you go. This is all from the wind.
Yes.
Okay, so it's taking that scent and just blowing it deep into the woods. Wait, stop moving. There you go. You always want to let her, if she's going to come, she needs to learn how to slow down. And if you're moving too fast forward, you actually encourage it. So still go to your left a little bit. Go to your left. Go. No, you need to go. There you go. Yeah. Okay, see, she's alerting. She just got a little fresh air scent. That was what that was. She's getting an alert already. Dramatically different dog. You know, this is a dog that's got all kinds of energy, very little patience.
Okay.
She needs to learn patience through experience and through problem solving. And so right now we got a good little pocket of scent right in here, right? The wind is just blowing everything right in here. There's no immediate exit out, so she needs to try to find that. And the good thing is she's starting to slow down pretty nicely. You can see where the tracks are. But their scent is nowhere near where the tracks are. And the reason why the scent is nowhere near the tracks is because of the type of surface we're on. What happens is, as we talked about earlier, the sand is so compacted and so compressed that just underneath the surface becomes completely anaerobic. Okay? So no oxygen creates hydrogen sulfide. Every step leaches hydrogen sulfide, which is not only a scent killer, but a scent cover-up. Very, very difficult. This is a great training ground to teach dogs how to solve these little problems like this. Good job with the leash, Ilsa. So here we have clear tracks right here. Watch the dog's behavior as she comes. Almost no reaction, okay? Yeah. Even though we have these clear tracks, there's just not a lot of scent.
We see the tracks.
We do. And you see, the thing is that your human mind wants to force the dog onto the track.
Yeah.
But look where she's getting scent. Okay, let that leash go.
Kind of like urban work. I mean,
oh, look at, you see that? She just got an alert. Look at, you see that? She doesn't know where it's coming from. Okay, let her go. Follow her. You can see the tracks going right across the middle. So rather than slow and methodical, this dog is hard and charging. And both dogs' work is very good, but you have to handle in a different fashion. And patience is really, really important. She's getting some fresh wind scent as part of the problem. You can tell. You see this? She just has no idea where it's coming from. You see that? That's another one right there. It's swirling wind from our subject hiding pretty close by, but there's no scent cone to work into.
Yep.
So she doesn't know how to do it, and you see it again right there? Let that leash go. No, get to work. It's frustrating, I know. Use the leash. There she goes.
See the tracks. Like
She knows exactly where she's at now. That's the track right there. So we know Yossi's just right here. And so, but the hard part is allowing the dog to work this and not get involved. What most handlers have a tendency to do is to start guiding and start pushing. And so I want this dog to make all these decisions on her own if at all possible. Right here is the edge of the pool. Okay, what's happening is her scent is just collecting in this bowl of water. There's no cone to work in, so she has two choices. Either the wind has to shift to create a cone, or she has to get right on the track and follow it in, which is what she's doing right now. So
Okay, so you can kind of get a good example of how this whole trail went out. Now, I didn't actually have a GPS on the dog in the trail area here. I had to kind of do this on my own based on what I saw in the video. And what you can see in the beginning of the trail, the wind was strong from northwest to southeast, pushing the scent into the bushes really, really strong, and then also into the forest. As the trail progressed out more into the middle of the marsh, the wind now shifted and started coming back to our backs, heading out towards the ocean. You would think in a situation like this, you know, wind at your back, that a proximity alert or an air scent is going to be impossible. But realistically speaking, in this case, the dog was alerting from almost 200 yards out before she actually got close. Why does this happen? Well, it's really rather simple. Wind is never in just one direction, especially when you have things that can block it, such as trees or barriers. You'll always get some swirling, and the wind at surface level is oftentimes dramatically different from what the wind is doing, let's say 30 to 50 feet up. So it's never exactly the same, and you can't count on it to work exactly in the dog's favor or necessarily against him. So the alert was occurring quite far out, and you're going to see this, or you did see this, in the dog's body language. I highly suggest you go back to it, because this is a proof that these proximity alerts can happen from a good distance, long before the person is found, and also when the wind is against the dog, or at least how we see it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's instructive. I hope you get something out of it and can add to your trailing toolbox. If you like what we do, if you have an interest, please check out my brand new book, The Tao of Trailing. This is an advanced training manual covering off specifically on this particular situation, amongst others. The book is going to be available in February. It's still at the printer right now, and honestly, I think it's my best work so far. You can also check out our website, gacanine.com. See what type of seminars we have available for search and rescue, military, and police canine. Thanks for watching, folks. Have a great day.